One of the most common questions that myself and my team gets is, does a hard inquiry impact my credit? Are you going to lower my credit score by checking my credit? It's a realistic question, right? So the truth of the matter is, you're about to apply for a big mortgage or an auto loan or open up a credit card. The terms matter, right? You want to get a really good interest rate. You really want to get good terms. And so having a couple inquiries is not that big of a deal. With that being said, I'm going to help you understand how it impacts you and how to minimize that impact. All right, let's talk it out. So if you search and shop for credit, you can do so over a 30-day period of time, and those inquiries are aggregated into one pull if you're shopping for the same thing. So for example, if you're shopping for an auto loan and you have 3 or 4 inquiries, just make sure they're in under 30 days and that they're all auto inquiries, searching for a lease or searching to buy a vehicle, and you want to look for the best interest rate. It's the same concept in mortgage lending. If you're looking for a loan, you can do your shopping around, keep it within 30 days, shop 3, 4, I guess if you need to, 5 lenders, and then decide on who's the best lender for you, who's got the best product, program, services, communication, and then move forward with them. That's it. The key is to keep that inquiry search in under 30 days, because if you do that, it's aggregated together and it's one hard inquiry. So what does that one hard inquiry impact your credit? Well, if your credit score is, say, 750 and higher, it's going to have a very little impact, 1 to 3 points maybe. If your credit score is on the lower end, it could have an impact of 8 to 10 points. You want to think of your credit like a building. If you have a really strong steel building and you have a bird that's pecking on your window, that's going to do nothing except leave maybe a little bit of poop that you got to wipe clean. If, on the other hand, you have a crumbling building or your foundation's built on sand, well, then that bird pecking is going to have more of an impact. So just the same, though, is a hard inquiry worth the benefit of having a long-term mortgage that's going to last you way more than an inquiry will? In fact, so you know, an inquiry has an impact for up to 1 year. Mortgage lenders care about it for the first 4 months, 120 days. But the lasting impact is 1 year. And I got to tell you, having a mortgage, having an auto loan is going to have far greater impact. In fact, after you get credit, you typically aren't inquiring on your credit again anyhow for a year or two. So I'm not sure that it matters all that much. It's really important, though, to do that search within 30 days and to keep your inquiries down to 3 to 4 if possible. So in summary, as a reminder, it's really important to do your inquiries within 30 days to make sure that you're not shopping for other things during that inquiry period. Let's say you're shopping for a mortgage. You don't want to open up a new credit card. You don't want to charge up items on a credit card. You definitely don't want to have other inquiries on auto loans, for example, at the same time you're shopping for a mortgage, because that will negatively impact your credit. And one last thing, you should know that with FICO, Fair Isaac Company, there are more than 30 variations of credit scores. So you might have a whole different credit score on your Credit Karma or MyFICO. By the way, I think myfico.com is the best credit that simulates what a mortgage score is. But there's over 30 variations because different companies care about different things. An auto company is different than a mortgage company is different than if you're leasing a vehicle or a credit card. So I hope this helps you. You won't have the same credit score. However, if you have 4 credit pulls done on the same day for mortgage inquiries, that bank, that mortgage company, they should all be pulling the same credit score or within a point of each other. This is Dawn Connors at Mortgage One, providing you fantastic mortgage solutions. If you find this video helpful, share it out. Thank you.